Three, two, one.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from sixth group who will explain about procedure text. Okay, my name is Sifanuriza and I will explain about meaning and purpose of procedure text. For the first, what is the procedure text? Procedure text is a piece of text that gives us instructions for doing something. Procedure text is a text that is designed to describe how something is achieved through a sequence of actions or steps. Jadi, prosedur teks ini dirancang untuk menggambarkan urutan sesuatu langkah, tindakan, atau kegiatan yang akan dituju. Biasanya, prosedur teks diawali dengan kata how to, bla bla bla. For example, how to make a cup of tea. The second, purpose of the procedure text. The social purpose of procedure text is to show how something is done through sequence of steps which enable the reader to achieve the goal. Nah, tujuannya yaitu untuk menunjukkan bagaimana cara melakukan sesuatu melalui urutan langkah-langkah untuk mencapai tujuan tertentu. Okay, for the next material will be presented by Fajar Aryadi and the last material will be presented by Aulia Putri Atika.
Okay, now we go to structure of the procedure text. The first is goal, provides information about the intent and purpose of the procedure and predict a conclusion. Jadi yang pertama ialah goal atau tujuan, aim dari dibuatnya procedure text tersebut. Number second is material, contains a list of material needed to perform a procedure or steps. Jadi yang kedua adalah material atau ingredients, bahan-bahannya, komposisinya. Number third is step, a list of sequence of instruction or activities to achieve a goal in the correct sequence of steps. Yang ketiga ialah step, langkah-langkah atau metode yang akan dipakai di dalam prosedur teks. Yang keempat atau terakhir ialah result, the result of a series of the steps that have been carried out. Jadi result di sini isinya ialah hasilnya, hasil dari prosedur teks yang telah dibuat tadi. Okay, next will be explained by my friends.
Well, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am here, Aulia Putri Atika, going to continue my partner's explanations about our material today, that is procedure text. But before of all, let me give you a little explanations about language feature of a procedure text. Language feature means linguistic feature, that is a text will have a special language pattern in its delivery. This pattern can be in the form of tenses. It can also be in the form of other grammar rules. The following is the language feature of a procedure text. All procedure text is using simple present tense, and most of it is in the form of an imperative sentence, especially in the steps section. We can see that everything is in the imperative form because the sentence begins with a verb. For example, add some water, mix the ingredients, and so on. Also generally, often use temporal conjunctions or numbering to show the sequence of stage correctly, especially if the procedure text is in written form. For example, first, add some water. Second, mix ingredients, and so on. Here, the simplest conclusion of language feature of a procedure text. First, use adverbial of sequence or using temporal conjunctions as I explained before, such as first, second, third, last, and many others. And for second is use common or imperative sentence, such as Put the notice on the blah blah blah. Cut the onion, blah blah blah. Wash the tomatoes and blah blah blah. For the next, using adverbials or adverbs to express the tell the time, place, manner, accurate. For example, for 5 minutes later, 2 hours, a minute, and etc. For the next, using action verbs such as make, take, boil, cook, and many others. And for the last is using simple present tense. Yang sudah saya jelaskan sebelumnya, yang dimaksud di sini adalah language feature yang artinya adalah ciri kebahasaan. Suatu teks akan memiliki pola bahasa khusus dalam penyampaiannya. Pola ini bisa berupa tenses, juga berupa aturan grammar lainnya. Berikut ini yang merupakan language feature dari sebuah procedural text adalah all language feature dari sebuah procedural text adalah menggunakan simple present tense dari semua procedural text yang ada. Tapi dari sebuah procedural text menggunakan simple present tense dan sebagian besar berupa imperative sentence, kalimat perintah, khususnya pada bagian steps. Bisa kita lihat semuanya dalam bentuk imperatif karena kalimatnya diawali dengan kata kerja. Contohnya, add some water, mix the ingredients, dan sebagainya yang sudah saya jelaskan tadi. Dan umumnya sering menggunakan temporal conjunctions atau numbering. Itu seperti pengurutan untuk menunjukkan urutan tahapan dengan benar, khususnya bila procedure text ini dalam bentuk tertulis. Contohnya, first, add some water, second, mix the ingredients, dan lain sebagainya. While from all explanations exists that procedure text has its language feature. Also, in making all procedure text, there must be generic structures in its text. Such the first is goals or purpose, the second is materials or tools, the third and the last are steps or method. Well guys, I think that's all explanations about our material today is about procedure text. Thank you very much for your great attention, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your listening. May all those we have share be beneficial for all of us. Thank you so much for your attentions. And last we say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.